All right. We gonna go back. I don't know.
Well, no, shout out to that topic. That was dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One of our few guests that's been through here. We got a special segment for you, so that was dope.
That was dope.
Yeah,
That was dope.
I think that was tight. You're very welcome. We're glad to have you. So, unfortunately, we can't stay away from the dark topics. We can't stay away from the funeral topics. So, Rich Homie Quan's memorial service was this week. And everybody showed up, showed out. They did live stream it. A lot of people were tripping about the fact that they did show the body on live stream. Which, I mean, if you go on live stream, then I guess you're trying to give the whole experience. But it was like a drone hovering over the casket.
A little too much.
Kind of crazy.
Haven't they done that before? Like
for sure
with Bernie Mac.
For sure. I don't remember if
Bernie Mac's funeral was live streamed.
I don't remember.
I remember like there was something where like
I think
Nips were there.
I think Nips was live streamed.
Nips too.
Nips was live streamed, but it was never open. His wake was family only.
Yeah.
But yeah, they didn't actually do that. So this one was a little different. But we had Rollo. I don't know if you guys are all familiar.
Right? Yes, who's beefing with Boosie right now.
I just know his name. I don't know what he does or whatever, but
he was recently released sometime last year, earlier this year.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the one that went to jail for all the weed off the plane and whatever, something like that.
He got freed for. A lot of people didn't think he was gonna come home. So the fact that he's home is a big deal. But he went to the funeral. And a lot of people were upset with how he acted at the funeral. Right. They said that he came with his own cameraman.
He was talking.
What's up, guys, man? Join the millions of fans that played on Underdog last year. With their Pick'em game, you can win money by making sports picks. It's time to turn those picks into cash by going higher or lower on player stats like touchdowns, receiving yards, interceptions, and much more. You can win up to 1,000 times your money. Sign up now and deposit using promo code FMW to get $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick. Don't worry about nothing.
One take.
Yeah, come on.
Allegedly,
he was talking the whole time. Yeah. He got on live,
which is crazy.
He later said that he didn't do any of that.
He refuted it.
But they said he tried to shoot supposedly he tried to shoot a video at the
funeral.
That's crazy.
cemetery.
Hella distasteful.
He did film as they were bringing, like how he said, bring the casket to the actual gravesite.
That's too much.
He said he was filming here, but he said everybody was filming here. I did see him say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, because it don't even look like you're documenting it for the sake of your own personal memories. It looks like you're documenting it to show everyone that you're there.
Yeah.
And that's where it comes across wrong. You're not just if you're filming and you want to have a video of this for your evidence, look, you doing selfie style with the people behind you. No, that's crazy.
Yeah. And that's not funeral attire.
No, that's highly out of. You in all white. You in all white at a burial.
Respectfully, the family put out a dress code. They did not want any RIP clothing, anything with his face on it at all, and they wanted everyone to dress casual because they didn't want it to feel like a funeral, which I completely understand. I've done that before.
Good clarification on that, man.
So his outfit was actually what they asked for.
Rest in peace, Quan.
That shit is so sad, dude. That really breaks my heart. I hate that this went that way. I saw a tweet the other day that basically listed everybody from that era. They was like, man, Thug in jail, the Migos broke up.
Yep.
Take off
the whole Atlanta regime.
QC,
we lost
broken.
All we got left is Future.
And it was just what do we have left? And it's just like, damn, it was like we wouldn't have seen that coming.
No, it definitely was a downfall of sorts.
Yeah, so that was actually a hot topic, but that should have been you stupid, because I think we can all agree that's fair to say that he's stupid.
Yeah. He's ignorant for doing that, behaving like that at a funeral.
Yeah, I think if the live was just facing back
just
the whole way, but
you doing this,
that's crazy.
And
why
flipping
you
it
on
around
live at a funeral?
Yeah. I mean, especially too, if they were live streaming and all that stuff, it's like you can't even say that was an excuse. But people do very out of pocket things at funerals.
Yeah, that's true.
That's it's just a thing. Even when you tell people to come up and do the 2-minute remarks, sometimes the stuff they be talking about is get your ass off that stage. You didn't need to go up there and say that.
Do too much.
Killer Mike. Killer Mike spoke at the funeral and said something along the lines of, this man was a companion to lots of females with his wife in the front row.
Distasteful.
Like all the kids, and I'm not gonna say wife, excuse me, but his longtime girlfriend, his main woman, which was with the family, with the children, the woman that found him and called 911, and you stood up there and fixed your mouth up to admit out loud what we've been trying to erase from our memory all week, because all these bitches came out and started posting him. That this man was a companion to multiple females. That's when you need to sit down.
Why did they have his son perform in Milk Marie? She got that was at the repass. Why not Lifestyle? Why not the walk song?
Can we call it? Can we say maybe that the song came on and they went and like gave them the...
Don't ever give him a child the mic to perform Milk Marie. She got a pretty... That's one of his best songs. Don't get me wrong, it's a banger.
I 100% agree with you, but I also will say that grief clouds the minds of lots of people, and I hope that was a grieving decision that y'all really wasn't paying attention to. But that's a big topic too. Like, do you have children?
No, man.
No? Okay, that's a thing though. Like, do you ever think about later on when you do have children, how they will react to certain of your songs? Like, do you have songs that you're like, oh, I wouldn't want my baby to listen to that?
Man, as of right now, nah, but I'm pretty sure like later down the line I might say some bullshit.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, you don't really think that far. Like, you don't realize that my kid is going to be my biggest fan. They're going to listen to and hang on to every single word that I say because I'm their hero. So they're going to know every word.
Not Milk Marie. Any other song.
I hate that. That's crazy.
Any other song. And I remember, speaking of songs, I remember my grandfather's funeral. For whatever reason, like the funeral director had messed up the mix or whatever, so I had to connect my phone to the aux.
Did it do like...
So I was playing Aretha Franklin, How I Got Over. And then somebody asked me for some gum, so I ran to the car real quick. I walked back in that church and Not Gonna Cry about Mary J. Blige was playing. Everybody was pissed at me. Everybody was looking at me, but I was like, this is gospel adjacent. It's way to excel soundtrack. It's decent.
That's like when they had the, have you seen that clip that went viral when the restaurant employee was playing They Shuffle and Plies and Pleasure P came on that, bet if I suck on that pussy, I'm gonna get you wet. It was in like a seafood boil spot. Everybody was looking like, what?
That's crazy.
You fired too.
That's crazy.
But yeah, nah, I definitely...
Yeah, that's out of pocket. The whole thing at the funeral, you're trying to draw attention and make people aware that you're there and like you were his friend. Yeah. It's just extra thirsty, man. That wasn't a good look by any means. Even
posting certain things people post after somebody passes, like, I'm gonna look in this the camera right now. If something happened to me, don't post no screenshots of our text messages.
Our conversation to prove that they were talking to you last week.
Yeah, like go have somebody Photoshop AI a picture of us together. Do something.
Oh, well, you know what? I feel bad because I did that with Nipsey. I posted our messages when he passed.
Yeah,
but I wasn't trying to be tacky. But I guess in hindsight it might have been.
Sometimes it's the subject.
Yeah, I guess it depends. I think you could get away with that if what is being said in the messages has
we're talking
meaning.
About business.
Did you post it before he passed also?
No.
That would be my thing. Like,
but you were talking about business.
Well, yeah, it was business messages.
I'm not.
I think that's cool.
It might have been a little thirsty
because it happened. That shit happened very sudden.
Yeah, it did.
It's like, imagine like
stop touching stuff.
It might have been a little.
You had a convo last week.
Anyway,
it might have been. That might have been a little thirsty.
Well, you know,
that's just like people that post clips of an artist that they interviewed or something right after they passed to gain more traction. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same concept. It's like you're getting a play on them passing. It's getting you a look, or it's getting you attention to some extent. I mean, again, it's no shade or offense to what you're doing.
I know my intention. I was just paying. That's the only communication that we had. So
it meant something to you.
Right? Like I was talking to my favorite rapper and such an icon.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, bro, at all. But I think when people do that, sometimes, or things like that, it has an ulterior motive of like wanting people to acknowledge you for having that relationship when that really shouldn't be about that. I feel like maybe if in this case he was giving some game or gave like a dope quote and you want to screenshot and post that, like, man, he told me this, but just regular conversation, I don't know. Again, it's not talking about just your situation, but when people do things to...
So what are your thoughts to that on Vlad re-uploading Julio Foolio's?
Oh, that was trash.
That's kind of what I'm saying. Like, I think that's really out of pocket. That's really out of pocket when especially me media platforms that you know that their intent was for monetary gain and for clicks, because you can tell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's very, very distasteful.
Yeah.
You can't wait a month and a half.
Same day.
Niggas want to do it the same day.
Same day is crazy.
Take a clip or excerpts and just put a clip up right away with the headline. It's like,
Yeah, I don't like that. That's
we're so desensitized.
that vulture shit.
That death
for-
now has become such the norm that it's like we think about it and then we forget about it.
Yeah, I don't know. That one was a little strange though, because Julio Foolio, we didn't. Do we know? Did he really go? Because they're still posting off his page.
Oh yeah, he got killed. There's a video of him
account is
slumped in the
active.
back seat. Yeah, there's a video picture of him slumped in the back
But
seat.
his
I
IG
didn't see
account
that.
is still active. It's strange.
Like he's commenting, posting.
Homies and friends trying to keep the brand, the name, the money coming
Wait, that's
in.
still going down? That
Yeah.
him being active on the ground?
Take
Yeah.
the page.
Oh damn.
Even after the funeral, they had a full funeral now.
I mean, well, yeah.
So we
but
know obviously it's just
Okay,
trolling. But her point was like, is he really dead?
I don't
she
know.
was trolling
I
him.
hope so, because it's
You hope
kind of
so?
because that's the whole thing about that was that his family like was saying like, you know,
Playing with it.
voodoo hoodoo,
Oh,
like
yeah.
we might bring him back, like, you know, just weird.
Crazy
I don't want to
shit.
say weird because I don't want to talk about.
Is there a
nobody's
story
beliefs.
on his page?
Yeah, they still
Yeah.
posting.
Oh.
Well, that's like reposts of somebody singing the song.
Oh, okay.
But I'm talking about like how they was doing the AI shit and like saying I'm not dead.
Oh,
Y'all gonna see blah
Oh,
blah blah.
okay.
Like that was terrifying. I'm not gonna lie.
It's one of his homies or some PR. Somebody thought that was a good play.
That was just terrifying.
I don't know how we started talking about Julio Foolio. I don't think.
Man who
but-
was playing
Because he
on
pulled
Fulio
up the
account,
Vlad
let him
interview.
Oh yeah,
Saying
reposting.
what
right,
about that,
right,
and I
okay.
just brought him up. That was me.
Damn.
No, it's cool because it's actually a good point. It's distasteful.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's lighten this up.
Yeah.
I hope this is
No
lighter.
more death
It may or
topics.
may not be.
I was like, I hope it's lighter because these might be kind of trash or pitiful. Which rapper's mugshot is the most iconic? Let's
check
see
it
it.
out.
Tyler.
Tyler.
I don't
Tyler?
Tyler and Chief Keef.